So what you want to do when you are talking to lenders is you want to find out what is their max loan to value that they'll lend on, what's the max loan to cost that they'll lend on, and then what's the maximum ARV that they'll lend on. Next, you're going to want to have a really clear understanding of the loan ratios that the lenders look at. At the end of the day, lenders are going to decide on how much money they're going to be able to loan you based on these three key ratios. So here's the breakdown. One, you got the loan to value ratio, or the LTV. This is basically how much is that property costing to purchase it right now and how much money are you putting down. That's the loan to value. So on a $100,000 home, if you could put $20,000 down, that puts you at an 80% loan to value. You're putting 20% down and you're financing 80%. So if a lender tells you they have a max loan to value, that means that's the minimum down payment you're going to have to pay. Next is loan to cost. This basically means how much is the total cost of the project and how much do you need to finance for not only the purchase but all the renovations, the loan to cost. So if that $100,000 home you're buying also needs $50,000 in work and the lender says they have a maximum 70% loan to cost ratio, that means the max total financing that they'd be able to offer you on that $150,000 project is $105,000, which is 70% of the loan to cost. And then last, you have the after repair value, the ARV. This is basically what that home is going to be worth once it's all said and done. So if a lender says they finance up to maximum 60% of the ARV and that house is going to be worth about $300,000 once it's all done, then they might be willing to lend you up to $180,000 for that project. So what you want to do when you are talking to lenders is you want to find out what is their max loan to value that they'll lend on, what's the max loan to cost that they'll lend on, and then what's the maximum ARV that they'll lend on. Those are the three key figures that you need to know to see how much financing you could get.